transmitter. Enemy radioactive bear is active. Enemies have secured the air supply. What a hero! Electrotube was installed.
Ut på skott! Ut på skott!
Vänta ett tag, jag ska ladda om här.
Enemies have activated their radio transmitter. Defuse it as soon as possible.
Take me
för in i helvete, jag laddar om.
Great!
Jag laddar om.
Electrotube was installed.
Då tjenare på dig du.
Take cover. Enemy moose tank has arrived on the battlefield. Enemy radioactive bear is active. Incoming air supply.
Hejde.
Take cover. Enemy moose tank has arrived on the battlefield. Reach the air supply. Enemies have secured the air supply. Arrived on the battlefield.
Läget under kontroll.
Enemies has reached the air supply. Incoming air supply. supply. Enemy radioactive bear is active. Enemies has reached the air supply. Enemies have secured the air supply. Air supply captured. Enemies has reached the air supply. Enemies have secured the air supply. Enemy radioactive bear is active. Enemy has reached the air supply. Enemies have secured the air supply. Take cover. Enemy moose tank has arrived on the battlefield. Take cover. Enemy moose tank has arrived on the battlefield.
Snyggt. Oj, det älskar mig så mycket så att du...
Radioactive bear unlocked.
Det är där.
Incoming air supply.
Hallå!
Enemies has reached the air supply. Enemies has reached the air supply. Enemy radioactive bear is active. Enemies has reached the air supply. Enemies have secured the air supply.
Striden is a fast-paced looter-shooter. Your team needs to collect 4 electrode tubes and deliver them to your radio transmitter, while also accumulating 15,000 team points to transmit the rescue message. If your team succeeds in transmitting the message without an enemy team interrupting the signal, you win. Before a match begins, you can choose which class you want to play. Each class has unique tools, construction items, and perks. For example, if you want to breach locked areas and loot stashes, the engineer is a good choice due to their breaching tool. After selecting a class, please choose a spawn region to start in. Different areas offer different types of loot. For example, military areas contain more weapon parts but fewer blueprints, while industrial areas provide more blueprints but fewer weapon parts. At the beginning of the game, focus on gathering a substantial amount of loot to enhance your team's loadout and stronghold. Everyone starts with just a hammer and their class ability, so it's up to you and your team to gear up. Your team needs to find weapon parts, which you will use to purchase a weapon later by constructing a weapon station in your base. Initially, you can only find basic weapon parts. Blueprints serve as the team's currency for construction and defense, while food restores health and drinks replenish stamina. Don't forget to collect gas mask filters, as they are crucial for surviving outside when radioactive fog appears on the map. Hold down the inventory button to view your inventory and use consumables. When the radioactive fog appears, be sure to equip your gas mask by pressing the gas mask button. This will allow you to see the radiation level outside, the status of your gas mask filter, and any radiation exposure in your body. Excessive radiation will make you sick and cause damage. To change a gas mask filter, hold down the inventory button and switch filters if you have any available. Additionally, you can repair used filters in your stronghold by building a gas mask filter station. After looting, your team needs to capture a stronghold house. Once captured, this location becomes your main base for the remainder of the match. You can now use your hammer by pressing the aim button. Here, you can spend blueprint currency to build a weapon station, ammo stashes, healing stations and defenses to make it more difficult for enemy teams to enter your base. A stronghold offers protection from the radioactive fog, and on the top floor, you'll find your team's radio transmitter. Soon, airdrops will start appearing on the map. Airdrops provide valuable resources, including better weapon parts, consumables, blueprints, and most importantly, electron tubes. To capture an airdrop, you need to be within the capture radius. Standing in the outer radius will cause the airdrop to progress more slowly and yield fewer team points. Conversely, standing in the inner radius will speed up the capture and double your score. Additionally, having more team members within the capture radius will accelerate the progress even further. Thank you for taking the time to try out Striden. Please remember that the game is still in development, and this is a pre-alpha version.